Hello. Today, rusty Christopher Ecclestun must go to the metal recyclers. Just like the rest of my cars, if they're going to die, they're going to die empty. So, although it may look like there's nothing left of this car, there really is. And it's not going with stuff on it. Can you see what's going to come off? Well, I can see what isn't going to come off. That subframe there, that's rotten. And this one doesn't look brilliant either. The battery tray, that should stay there. All of this plumbing may as well be used up, as well as the engine mount and throttle cable, brake servo and shock absorbers. Lefty loosey, bam bam bam, lefty loosey. For my friend David, rover mechanic extraordinaire. My progress isn't exactly fantastic today, if I'm absolutely honest. But you know, I've got the few bits off the fronts and brake servo, handbrake. Now I'm going to pull out the carpet, and that is what the carpet currently looks like. Rightio, there's our MG ZR carpet, and it's very heavy carpet in there. Could be down to the MG quality, or maybe just the massive puddle of water inside. I find it quite curious really when you see cars like this with the sills rotten through all the way along, like that is. Holes everywhere, needing quite a bit of welding for an MOT, that when you take the carpet out and look inside, the actual tub is completely solid. The whole lot is. It looks pretty rough in places that you can see through and stuff, but I can't really see it's going to lose much rigidity from that. I've just been to the post office with a piece of wire about that long. What a strange thing to do. If only I could turn every single piece of wire like that into a few quid. And now, if only I was as good at fixing cars as I am making curry. I was going to take the fuel tank, but that really does look like it's been living in the sea. And now, some of my struggles from 2 days ago with Project Christopher Ecclestun. I've got a new pet. Hello! Getting very close to that time for Project Christopher Ecclestun to find a new home at the metal recyclers. Trouble is, I've just been so busy with all sorts of other things, including collecting other cars, that I just haven't really got around to finishing this one off. So it's been sat here in the yard with no engine and no interior for quite a while. I've just sold the alloy wheels off of it, and I have discovered the cause of the electrical issue that it had. Yes, it had the most curious electrical issue that had no faults anywhere. BCU fine, ECU fine, all the joints and everything like that all led to no problems, yet the fuel pump wouldn't work on the ignition. And now, since I've been pulling the wiring loom out for, well, some people want plugs and things like that, I found in a few places the loom cut, and oh, there's a bit there, bits of tampered with wiring loom. So I can safely say that this car was never going to work, not without a whole new loom. Anyway, I did take this driver door off a couple of weeks back, and I subsequently dropped it and bent the corner. So I've decided that the door is going to go back on the car. There's no point in keeping it. Just going to strip the thing down of all the useful bits first though. Yep, plenty of bits on there. Look. Decent enough door card. Corner piece. There's a mirror behind there. That speaker's probably not great. Even the handle, the pull handle, probably quite good. The glass, window regulator and the latch. How many salvageable items can you get off of one door? That hurt. Cutting your fingers on plastic is something that should never really happen. I just remembered, when I got this car, the driver's side window regulator didn't work. The question is it faulty? Or has it got something to do with that dodgy wiring loom? Test it. All I've got to do is cut this wire here, stick it onto a battery. But that means ruining a perfectly good bit of loom to test a window regulator that might not be any good. So, here's an idea. Tracing the wire back, I want the red and blue one all the way through here, put the plug back in, cut the ends off of that. It doesn't work. Glass, okay. Window regulator, bent all over the place. I've got to admit defeat and be honest here. Oh, there's the cat. That is curious. There is the cat, and there is the new geese friend. What's going on here? Are they going to be friends with each other? Yeah, that was a bit of a distraction. I've decided to edit out the chatty bit here because it was a bit pointless. Yeah, now back to today. Yes, look at this. Project Nigel now has a blue bonnet, making it look much more conservative than it did do before with that silly red bonnet on it. Is this an improvement? Or is it not an improvement? What do you think? Well, I'll tell you what I think. That fuel filler cap is it's wrong. Well, it's not wrong, but that's midnight blue, and the bonnet is Tahiti blue. Two different colours, but maybe not quite different enough. So what can I do about that? Would a different colour look a bit more cool? Yeah, well, here are my filler flaps I keep in the freezer. I think maybe the white one is the one I should stick on there. Best be quick, that's going to melt soon. The other thing, the green bumper looks a bit similar to the green mirror, and they are a different shade of green, but you can't always tell. Well, my earnings for today is £3.65. Nothing brilliant about that. Also, that awful, disgusting Nissan Micra that was supposed to have been picked up the other week is still in the yard. And today I had a phone call saying I'm coming to get it today. And it's still in the yard. But I'm in my Nigel and I can't not be happy in this car. It's like a cure for all sad things. Everybody should have one, and you'd know what I mean. Nigel on prescription. Oh yes. Nigel, fight!